Welcome everybody. If you can hear me, kindly type on the comment section that you can hear me and you can also see my screen so that we can start immediately. If you can hear me, type on the comment section that you can hear me so that I will know that you can hear me and so that we can start. That's very good. Some people are commenting, yes, you can hear me. Okay. So that's very good. Welcome everybody to the day two of the masterclass. Today is going to be like a kind of a recap of what we did yesterday and also more of question and answer. You understand? So prepare all your questions, every question that you have about this storage business, everything regarding body partnership, everything. Just prepare all your questions today. So we'll try as much as possible to make the live session very snappy so that people can start asking questions. So if you participated in the yesterday's class and you got value from the class, type value on the comment section. So because today is going to be double of that value that you got. So as we all can see on the screen, today is the day two. So let's go to what we have today. So now the first thing we have today, and I told you today is a kind of a continuation of what we have been doing, like the class that we did yesterday. You understand? And most of us who join this class, there is a master class teaching which are prepared and put on the Telegram group. So I believe that some people who have gone through that classes on the Telegram actually understand what the business is all about, and much more better than people who have not actually participated in any of the teachings that we have been doing. So, but today will be a continuation of what we did yesterday. We'll rush it very fast so that we can start our question and answer section. So, start on time and be preparing all your questions. I can see all of you. So, first thing we have today is understanding market timing. For example, all of us know that this is the season for egusi. You understand? And because we know that this is the season, do you understand? We have to time that. Okay, like for example, people who joined us around 3 months ago, we are asking, "Can I buy egusi?" No, do you understand? This is the season. Egusi, I will send tomorrow. I'll take my time to send most of the write up regarding the time to buy, time to sell, and some other practical videos which I can put on the slide. You understand? So yesterday was the day one. Today is the day two. So this thing tomorrow, which was on Saturday, I will take my time, go through the whole this thing, and give you some write-ups and some practical videos regarding the business and everything. So understanding the timing means understanding when exactly you should buy a particular product. You understand? You have to understand that this is a seasonal business, and because it's a seasonal business, you don't just come and buy anytime you have money. For example, sorry to say, if anybody who wants to do a storage this season now, your money is not yet ready now, second to third, fourth week of next month, you might likely not be able to participate in the this year again. Do you understand? We will now wait for another product. You understand? So it's a seasonal business. How to know the best time to buy and store. Every particular product have the time to buy them and the time to store. And the buying time is always the harvesting period, and the selling time is the planting period. But these two concepts is very, very good. But these dynamics have changed. Don't follow the trend of buy during the harvesting period and sell towards the planting season. I will explain better now. Once it's time for the harvesting period, kindly hold on. Watch how the price is dropping. Do you understand? Like the same thing that we are doing now, they have started harvesting the today is the market. You understand? So they have started harvesting egusi. So, but all of us have not started buying. We are holding on. Do you understand? because there are some certain price that we are targeting to buy from. We don't just come because this is the harvesting period we start buying, and that is where a lot of people make mistake. They will just come up once they have asked, okay, this is the harvesting period, and they will start buying. Do you understand? You don't just buy immediately. Once they start harvesting, you have to know, okay, watch how the price is behaving, know the best time to buy, the best price to buy from also. Then for the selling aspect, I personally, my own strategy of the way I sell, I don't sell when everybody is selling. For example, some people says towards the planting season. Once they start planting, they will say, I don't do like that. What I do is that, for example, this egusi that we are going to store now, if you stay egusi this ending of this month, or let's say next month, if you stay egusi August, I'm going to start selling my egusi from December. Why I'm selling from December is most people don't want to sell toward that December period. They are waiting around February ending because that is from February ending March. That is the new planting season. And toward that planting season, in as much as it's always good, because the idea for that planting season is because much product are going back to the ground, for scarcity and all these things. But you have to also note that one thing about this thing is that because everyone doing storage, a lot of people do storage. Do you understand? And what they have learned is that buy from the harvesting period, sell towards the planting season. So what they now do is that everybody will now start bringing out the product in the market. Do you understand? Towards that planting season. So it always makes the price to drop. So like this year, it did not happen this year. Me, I bought this year, I sold 165 and go up, but it reaches 180, 175. Now the Wusi as of today market is currently 120. Now in this 20, we are still holding on. They have not started bringing it to the market. Just hold on. What have the price drop kind before we can start buying? What happens to food is in abundance scarcity. Exactly my selling strategy. I sell when the food is in scarcity. I don't say because see, this is based on demand and supply. And once everybody starts bringing out their product in the market towards their planting season, everybody will not create abundance of that food again. The price will not drop. Because one of the things that makes the price to go as high as those prices we are seeing is because of the scarcity. You understand? And we print in the country. So once the scarcity is there, people will still be demanding the price to not be good enough. Do you understand? So once there is abundance of any particular product in the market, the price drop very, very fast and easy. Do you understand? So buy towards the harvesting period. But number one thing you have to know, if you are buying towards the harvesting period, you have to know the exact price you are supposed to buy from. You don't just come and buy because this is the harvesting period. Then sell when nobody wants to sell. Exactly like 2, 3 months, 2 months, 1 month to 2 months before the planting season. Most people don't want to sell that time. And another thing, you have to have your target, price target. For example, you bought to buy at the rate of 90K. If you see a listing within 160, 65, 70, 75, 80, you can start selling if you have a lot in the warehouse. Do you understand? You can start selling. You don't come and wait till you see 200 and something K. Do you understand? So the next thing here is how timing and price target becomes your biggest profit tools. This is one thing I've explained. If you know the time of the harvesting period, you also have to know the price to buy. For example, I said that tomorrow I'll be dropping this thing, the list of the timing for every market, when to buy and when to sell. This I'll be dropping it. In as much as that thing is very important, but it does not really guarantee your success or your profitability. Because what guarantees your profitability is the price. You understand? If you buy at the rate of 120,000 naira per bag of egusi now, mind you that if all of us wait and finally succeeded in buying at the rate of 90K, two of us are not in the same profit margin. You understand? So you have to know the timing, know the pricing you are buying from, so that you will make a very good profit out of the season. So the next thing we have here is storage maintenance and safety tips. If you are studying alone, you are keeping it in your house, or you rent a external warehouse, or you are doing it on your own, even outside the market warehouse. Always do weekly maintenance checklist to avoid spoilage. And how do you do this weekly maintenance checklist? Something like every week, like every Saturday, me on my own, I always go to the market. In as much as Mr. Yakubu always does those things, but I try as much as possible to go to the market every Saturday, go and check the product, you understand? Open the big stack that we use in covering them, use chuka, put it, bring it out, see everything. So, yes, to make sure that, because it's really, really easy. Once you identify any slightest change, you understand, you can quickly know how to manage it than when the whole thing have actually escalated. You understand? So always check your product. If you store in your house, store in your warehouse, store anywhere, always check it weekly to avoid spoilage. You understand? And it also to be open your eyes to whether rodents have started penetrating it or anything. Then stacking method and proper arrangement inside the warehouse. This is something that whenever I want to keep your product, I said it yesterday, don't just drop it on a bare floor. Keep a plank, make a very good arrangement or with plank. There's this parrot also, I'll be dropping the picture, parrot or plank, wooden something very solid wood, keep it on the ground. Make sure that none of the parts of the bag of any product you keep is touching direct to the ground, whether ties to floor, and just make sure that you keep it on a wooden something that the down is not touching floor. You understand? And also the wall. For example, you don't just keep it and bend it to wall. You understand? Because sometimes moisture can from there enter. And moisture is one of the biggest threats in this. So that you will not lose it, stacking it, keep it on the plank or on a wooden something. Let it not be touching any wall. Let it stand on its own. You can keep a lot of plank on the ground and stack it each by each. You understand? Then safe pest control method. Before you store any particular product, always fumigate. Fumigate the warehouse. And how do you fumigate? First of all, clean up the whole thing. It's not like you have to come and wash it, but just clean up and just drop some kind of sniper, all these things to kill some kind pest insect and everything. After do all those things, then you can now come up and drop your plank, your wood, and everything on ground. Then you can now start stacking those products that you buy in bulk. Do you understand? The common mistake that leads to losses and how to avoid them. Number one common mistake that leads to losses is buying low quality products. For example, this egusi that we want to store this year now, if you buy a egusi that is not well dried, before the egusi will reach December, it will start drawing yellow something inside, and it makes you to lose money. But the people that are going to be buying this thing from you are not going to be buying it at the current market price. They're going to be dropping price on it. You understand? You have to make sure that you buy any product you want to buy a well dried grain, especially corn, egusi, you understand? Then let's say for example you want to store products like beans, you have to know the particular good tablet. And also most of these tablets in the market are fake. The tablet that you are using to store beans. So whenever you want to store, make sure you use your Pix bag. I'll be dropping pictures of all these things in the masterclass tomorrow. You understand? So make sure you use your Pix bag to store, and also, if you are using your Pix bag to store, put your tablet inside. Make sure you do this thing, you tie it anywhere, completely airtight. You understand? That is number one. Buying low quality products, don't storing like preserving it wrongly. Every particular product have the way they store it. For this, you don't just your main thing for is buy a that is well dried. That's number one. Then put it inside a sack that, for the way I normally do my own, I don't change sack. The same way I buy it, that's the same way I keep it. The only thing I just make sure is I buy well dried. See, you understand? A goosey does not, don't put it inside a leather bag, all those bags that have leather inside, because air needs to be flowing in and out from the bag. Do you understand? So make sure you keep it where there is no water or anything, so that you will not lose money. And also make sure you are buying from a good vendor in the aspect of someone that will not cheat you. You understand? Sometimes you come here, they will tell you, okay, a bag is selling for so. They will add extra money inside. Imagine if you want to buy like let's say 20 bags of egusi now, and the vendor will not add extra for 5K top. Do you understand? So these are the things that make you to lose money in the business. If you are buying from a good vendor, shine your eyes. If you are going to the market yourself, shine your eyes very well. You understand? If you have access, if you have a vendor that you want to send money to, have other people in the market. You understand? Now, for example, I always tell people that come to meet us in the market, if you come to Kwali Market to meet us, after meeting us, go and do your own market visibility. Go to the market, collect some other contact so that if I'm saying that a bag is selling for so and so price in the group, you will also call your own vendor that you know how far the vendor you do understand. So all these things is something that you need to put in place, you understand. And also don't carry cash around. This is where you get this thing. Sometimes people, this is a bush market, and people knows that people who are coming to this market, especially now that the storage is on, they know that you want to come and buy, and you might likely have your cash. You understand? Don't carry big cash around. Any money that is above 2 million, 3 million, just come to the market. The market have a place that you can buy cash. Like for example, I'm going to be using Abuja and giving you example of all these things. We have a place that we buy cash here in Abuja inside the market so that you just buy, pay the product owners and all these things. You understand? So instead of carrying cash around, they can either stab you in the motor, you don't understand. Not that it happens always, but to be on a more safer side. You understand? Then another thing that makes people to lose money here, buying from one state and taking it to another state is good, but make sure that let me use this egusi now because every time we saying it because we are in the season for egusi. If you want to buy egusi from Abuja, Niger, Nasarawa and take it to Lagos, you have to make sure that you have people who are going to buy this thing from you over there and they have already made the arrangement. Show them the picture of the bag and all these things. Or go to the market and ask, make your market research very well. But one thing that happens is that sometimes, see what happens is that we buy 5 bag and take it to Lagos. The big merchants in Lagos will now travel from Lagos with their big truck and come to Abuja and be looking for product to buy. While you keep your own 5 bag there. And no big vendor will drive his own truck to come and carry just 5 bag from you. You have not transported it from Abuja to Lagos. Then transporting it from Lagos to any of the key markets where you want to sell them and all these things. And also you have to know that most people don't want you to bring it to them. They prefer to come to the market direct by themselves. And you have to know that they have union also. You understand? So whenever you are buying any particular product to take to another state, make sure that you do this thing. Make sure you do this thing, you do your due diligence, your market visibility well before you buy and keep. I will advise if this is your first time of starting storage, buy and store in the market warehouse. Do you understand? Buy and store within the market side, participate in the partnership, or you can also buy and bring to your side, but make sure you do your due diligence very well. So yes, you can do no, they don't accept transfer in the market. You understand? They don't accept transfer. What they do is that you have to go to that big merchant that is selling cash and buy cash from, but it's cheap. Yeah, I think 100,000 is it 1,000 naira to buy 100,000, you pay 1,000 something like that. Then if you are buying up to 5 million, you calculate it like that. So if you are getting value and you are understanding what I'm saying, type value on the comment section so that I will know that we are following. So let's go. So the next thing we have on the slide is how to sell after storage. This is something that you have to know. How to find real buyers. For example, one of the biggest secret of me how I sell my phone is that I've been in the business, you understand, and I run Facebook ad, I connect with different kind of people, you understand. So you that is just starting, what I will advise is that if this is your first time of doing, kindly buy and store within the market and make sure that the vendor that help you to buy will also be the one to help you sell. Have this agreement before you pay the vendor. You understand? That is one. Secondly, if you are buying from Abuja to take it to Lagos or any particular state that you are staying, then make sure that you buy it if you have your buyer's base over there already on ground. You understand? So have your buyer's base already there. Then Mainly, if you know this bush market, you are not the one to start looking for buyers. Buyers are the one looking for you. See the two mistakes that people do in this business. Some people will buy two bag and go and keep it on their house, and they will now come on Facebook and be shouting, "I have two bag of egusi for sale." These people that are going to buy from you are not just two bag people. These people are people that buys in hundreds of bags. So it's always advisable. I how I do my own. I buy in Kwari market, I store in Kwari market, I sell in Kwari market. If I'm doing beans, I go to Kaduna. I buy beans in Kaduna market, I store within the market, I sell within the market. Do you understand? I don't buy beans from Kaduna and bring here. The only product that I can say that yes, sometimes I buy from the state and bring here is from Nasarawa. I buy egusi from Nasarawa, bring it here. If we have actually exhausted all the egusi that is here, you understand? If you buy all the egusi that is in the market, I will not and still have cash, I can go to Nasarawa, buy. But see what I do. I don't buy Nasarawa bag. I buy in Mudu. You understand? So what I normally do is that I go with Abuja bag. We have this normal Abuja bag. Do you understand? I go with the bag to Nasarawa. So I buy, and as we are measuring the Mudu, we are putting it inside the bag. So once the bag is filled up normal standard of Abuja, they will seal it for me, keep it until we finish buying. Do you understand? So that immediately we are coming back to our warehouse in Abuja, it's just to put them inside. Nothing like to come and rebag or do anything again. I already calculate and know that yes, I'm at the safer side. You understand? So finding real buyers. If you are into food stock, this one is a different one. What we are talking here is completely storage. After storage, how do you sell? Buy within the market, sell within the market. Make sure that the vendor who is helping you to buy is also going to help you sell. Whether you are buying from Mr. Yakubu or you are doing on your own or you already have people. Because sometimes I'm surprised when people call me, Mr. John, I have like so and so bag, number of bags of product that I store. I'm looking for who to buy. Wait, you don't even know how to sell it and you go ahead and stop. That's a very big mistake. Also, sometimes finding buyers for this product is always very hard, especially products like corn. You go stay with them tire. You understand? So that's one thing. Then how to build a buyer's list during harvesting season. This particular one is for like people like me, or if you want to go into it in a very large scale, you understand. For example, if you want to go into this thing in a very large scale, you want to be storing 500 bags and above, what you have to do is that towards the planting season, you can come over to some of these villages that harvest this product, go to and talk with them, they understand, make arrangements with them, have some personal people from that village that you contact with. 500 bags is not small this thing, you understand? It's up to 50 million naira some product. So make some arrangements with them so that once it's time to start harvesting, they will help you in buying. But if you are buying 5 bag, 10 bag, 20 bag, 25 bag, just don't worry about it. You understand? You are coming there. So where and when to sell, timing your sales for maximum profit. This one is something that I have said, buy and store within the market, you understand? Then sell when nobody wants to sell. But you know, this is one of the advantage of being in the master class. When I will start selling, I will also tell you. When I will start buying, I will also tell you. You understand? So it's like a kind of you don't really have too much problem. So what you're going to do, be in the masterclass group. Don't exit. I try as much as possible to make the group not to disturb plenty people because if I open it, we will use question and plenty messages, disturb some people, they know that kind of thing. So we'll be rocking the group from time to time, but be in the group, don't exit. Why I'm saying don't exit is because after this whole season, you can just be in the group for like 1, 2 years, see how we do everything. You understand? You can now use the experience you have gotten here to know, okay, this is the time to buy, this is the price they bought last year, this is you know that kind of thing. So all those ones is part of what is going to be helping you. So these selling tips from experienced food traders, these are for vendors only. You understand? These selling tips what they normally do is that, like Mr. Yakubu now already have a lot of big merchants that is best to. So please, if you can still hear me kindly type on the comment section that you can hear me. Someone is saying that your voice is keeping. I don't know if it is from my location or because I'm watching through the network. Please check if you can hear me. Type on the comment section that you can hear me so that I will know that it's not from my own end. My network is connected. Everything is fine. So let me see. Type. If you can hear me, type if you can hear me so that we can move on. And also be writing down all your questions. Be writing down all your questions. Once we reach question and answer session, we start dropping them so that we can start going through the questions one after the other. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Okay, I can hear you. That's very good. So let's move. So these selling tips, Mr. Yakubu on his own side. See, I will just use Mr. Yakubu's strategy to tell you. There's no way that Mr. Yakubu sells his product. Mr. Yakubu, another thing. All of us can be doing the same thing, but our character is what defines the way we do things. And, because of the way Mr. Yakubu is so honest, he try as much as possible to sell quality products. Do you know that you cannot bring your product from another state or another location, even in this same Abuja, and bring it, like for example, you buy a music from Niger State, bring it to your house and store. You cannot bring it to Mr. Yakubu to help you and sell in Kwale Market. Do you know why? Mr. Yakubu has made it in a way that I don't sell a product that I'm not the one that bought it. If I'm the one, if Mr. Yakubu is the one that help you to buy it and store, he can help you sell. You understand? But if he's not the one that help you to buy, he's not going to help you sell. Even because it sells quality products. Like they negotiate and if you give you products confirmed original, you understand? So this selling tips is kind of sometimes they try to compromise, you understand? They try to compromise in a way that they will not mix some well dried one and the one that is not well dried. All those things kills your relationship with the buyers, the sellers, the people that are doing business with you and all these things. You understand? So try as much as possible. This one there's not really too much on it. Just have your integrity. That's why I don't accept what I can't do. You understand? Anything that you see me that I can't do, I don't accept it. Sometimes people will call me, Mr. John, I want you to buy two bag of whiskey and send for me. I can't even accept. You understand? I will just give you Mr. Yakubu's Zen number to help you source for that. So in this simply selling tips, always sell quality product. You understand? Then someone that want to buy in bulk from you, you can remove some certain amount of money from them. All of us already know this business strategy. Remove some certain amount of money from them. You understand? So instead of suffering to be selling one, like us that study a lot of part, if you want to sell, sometimes if they are selling for 155,000, we sell for 152,000. Remove 3,000 for the person. Times 3,000 times almost two that. That's a lot. You understand? We know why we are doing it. Do you know what it means that someone comes to your warehouse and pack all your product? It's not easy. Do you understand? So have your integrity. So let's go. And I want us to do sharp so that we can enter question and answer section. I know how you do this question. When our question become like bomb. So how to store okay, without having a warehouse. So this particular one now, all of us have already now been saying this thing. You can do this business whether you have a warehouse or not. You understand? Simple ways to store things without renting your own way or your own space. You can use market warehouse. You understand? You can use market warehouse to store your products and be safe. They have also paid securities in the market. But one of the things that is in this, one of the challenges that we are facing here is that whenever I'm saying you can use market warehouse, in as much as this market, they have a lot of places you can keep your product. The only problem we are having is vendors to manage it because in that warehouse, in that market warehouse, is individually vendors that have it. You understand? So that individually vendors that have it, all of them accept the kind of people that keep products with them. And another thing is that somehow, every year we always have problem. You understand? When I will come to market like this, you will be seeing people shouting one side. You'll be like waiting the sub. You'll be like this trend of sell product wrong. You understand that kind of thing? So I always advise before you keep your product in any particular market warehouse, make sure you see the vendor. Have like I always see you have to, get to know, okay, this vendor is good, make some inquiries regarding the vendor. Then if you want to store in Nasarawa, I will advise you if you are storing within small bags, just carry them go to your house. I don't want anybody to lose money. If you are selling that, just carry your money, just carry the buy and take it to somewhere outside the market. That market is too big. That market is where billionaires fight. Oh, you understand? In that market, you can successfully buy a product like a Wusi that got up to 500 million in just 3 to 4 markets. Yeah, Wusi now, here, you know, they think in national market. So those guys, in the aspect of there is a way that the market is too big and is a kind of uncontrollable. Anything can happen. You understand? Anything can happen. So if you want to store in the market warehouse, but make sure you confirm the vendor. You understand very well how to negotiate the back storage fees with warehouse owners. This is another thing. But now they have already making it kind of a standard something. You understand? If you're storing, for example, 200 bags, and you know that warehouse fee is 1,000 naira per bag. You can come up with okay, I beg. You understand? Since I'm the one that is storing this 200 bag once and all these things, correct 180, correct 170, all those kinds of things. Once you are buying in bulk, is a power for you. You understand? So you can negotiate with the warehouse owners if you are going outside Abuja. But if it's Abuja, I know they remove shit. You understand? How to build a relationship with warehouse managers and secure of goods. Then if you come to the market, I will tell you guys a story now. During the time that we were studying last year, a guy came from this masterclass. He came to the market to come and meet me. We have not even reached up to this amount. He came to the market. You came to the market and you see Mr. Yakubu, you're forming big man for you understand? All those kind I be big man, this man. Once you come to this market, in as much as you are going to keep in a, is there any way to reward this on YouTube? Yes, there is a way. In as much as you are going to keep your product in that market, better humble yourself. Oh. Don't come and do big man there. You understand? They don't do big man here. They don't come and show them you have money. Follow them. Follow the instruction. Just be wise. You understand? Know when they are cheating you. Know when they are telling you the truth. If you come to the market, just watch these people. They are in this game. They're the one that know good, the one that is well dried, the one that is good, the bag that will sell, blah blah blah. So this man came to the market, he started behaving like that kind big man, blah 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 blah. Guess what happened? You came to the market to come and okay, I gave you he participated in the master class, he corrected Mr. Yakubu's number. You called Mr. Yakubu. Mr. Yakubu gave you direction. You came to the market to come and meet him. After meeting him, Mr. Yakubu told this man a bag of which products that time. I have forgotten the particular product to store. A bag of a product is selling for 60,000. That is what Mr. Yakubu told him in the market too. So he now said, okay, you understand. He now started, okay, he now go on his own to the market. Then got to meet one woman and blah, blah, blah. He now finally bought bags of, they said, that same food that Mr. Yakubu told him for 60. He now finally got it for 58,000. Now he bought 5 bags. He now brings it to Mr. Yakubu to come and store for him. The problem is that Mr. Yakubu is not even about for him to keep the product there. The product that he bought was the one that is not even mature. Do you understand? This woman, if you don't understand this, you just calm down and follow someone that understand very well. You understand? Try to build a quality relationship with these people. Don't come and form big man. Do you know that when we are about to sell that particular product, I was selling my own around that kind, let's say 100%. This year I was not even able to sell it or even up to 50% gain on top. Reason being because that particular product he bought before the product will reach that time that we are selling, the product is almost half have already spoiled. Imagine something that is not well matured. You understand? And these farmers, there is a way that they normally do it. Some of them always bring out because out of their need money. They will harvest prematurely. One, some of them, like now that a bag of this is selling for 120, some people will be harvesting the one that is very well matured so that they will come and say that 120 they are selling now. You on your own side will not see someone on Facebook will say, well, now is the time for Egusi. You will now rush and go and buy that particular. So all those kind of things, build relationship with them. Is the way that you communicate with Mr. Yakubu, for example, you will determine if he's going to be picking your call always. call him, always, that come to the market physically, meet with him, discuss with him, have this kind of close conversation with him. And there's a way that you mingle with people. You don't just come and showing them I'm big man and all these things. It will really backfire on you because you can finish, you can come and he told you that he's not studying for you, and you will not beat him. And the highest thing that can happen is that you will find another vendor in the market. And for me, any vendor that is not Mr. Yakubu, Mr. Jamilu, the people that I know, because you know that I stayed in Mr. Yakubu's house for like how many months, like all this, like 2 months ago that we are doing planting season. It's Mr. Yakubu's house that I was sleeping. So I know these guys down to everything about them. I can't come and say, to go and do. I have other vendors there, Mohammed, them, or Khalifa, I know all of them, they pretty, but this, I don't, this is money aspect we're talking about. I don't want any problem. I don't want anything that is top product, you will not see your product again. You understand? I like something that is, straight to the point and, very professional something. I don't want any problem. I don't like I don't like all this. So I like everything perfect. That's why I always recommend the people that I work with. You understand? So I'm a very young guy. I don't want any problem, anybody to come and, tangle me with a lot of problems. So always be nice to them. Mr. Yakubu is not just ordinary market vendor. There was a woman also from this same masterclass. So this woman called Mr. Yakubu that he's sending one of his persons to come and meet him in the market. So Mr. Yakubu, the guy now came to the market after buying. Mr. Yakubu said before buying the fee to buy is 3,000 naira. That is what he charged. The guy that the woman said now called his mom. The woman stays abroad. So he sent his son. So this woman now was like on WhatsApp call. Why? How can ordinary vendor be charging 3,000? I don't know. So Mr. Yakubu, the thing pisses him off and blah blah blah. He said he's not studying again. He's not even helping them to buy blah blah blah. So after the whole begging and all this, so the woman have to apologize. But these things are not good. You understand? Mr. Yakubu is see, in as much as northern people are very humble, let's not use it because why I'm saying this is because Mr. Yakubu is the one to handle our produce storage for us. Mr. Yakubu is even the one that is guiding me also. In as much as yes, I have a kind of knowledge, but I always still answer him, sir. I pay him, but I still answer him, sir. Because see, what they are doing are not really easy. He's the one that is protecting this product, checking them, making sure is well maintained. I have not stored anything under Mr. Yakubu's hand and it gets spoiled. You understand? So always try as much as possible, have a good relationship with them, make them your friends, make sure they save your number. Do you understand? If you want to go, sometimes if you even want to go, even if you don't buy anything in the market, one of the strategies I use is that I don't go to meet someone empty-handed. I'm not saying you should buy anything for him or buy anything for me, but the way I normally do it, if I'm going to the market, anytime I'm going to the market, I buy something for them. You understand? Those things, that kind. What I could just enter market like this, I branch right, get some things, and once all of us go chop and for the market, that kind of joy. So if you really want to succeed in it and make very good money out of it, don't do it. If you want to do it, you can still do the same way you like. Don't people tell you what to do. You understand? So advantages and disadvantages of shared storage warehouse and how you can protect your investment. Now, market warehouse does not do documentation. This is a village market. What they do is that they take your like that is why this year, see what is going to be happening this year. This year, if you do not stay in Abuja, and let me just say, if he does not stay in Abuja physically, like you can't really store in the market warehouse because we plenty. Before you can call from phone and send money and write name and blah 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 and all this. But this year plenty and you can't really do that again. If you does not stay in Abuja, because you have to be physically present, Mr. Yakubu will see you understand, get to know that okay, this person and this is your name and all this thing and your phone number, blah blah blah, and all this thing. So what they do is that he will take your name, your own bags of product that you bought, you will see where they keep it. You understand where they store, where they keep it for you, so that even if you now come, you will go straight and and all these things. So then it's not that there's no they don't misplace the thing, but to be on a more safer side, since we are getting much bigger, people have narrowed it down that if you don't stay in Abuja, you can't store in the market house. You can either go to the partnership or buy and store within your site, make arrangement over here. Because if he will need to see you physically, and also there's what he normally does, something like weekly, after 2 weeks, 3 weeks, he will call you, will come to the market. You understand? You know, and all these things, a lot of things are quite involved. So shared warehouse is something that if you are studying there, you have to be physically present. You understand? You don't just do it on phone. You understand? So that is one of the disadvantage because you have to be physically present. You understand? But the advantage also is that it's cost effective. You don't do transportation of blah 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 and all the whole things. The vendor will be the one to help you look after the product, make sure it's well stored. You know that that vendor fee that you are paying them is what guarantees he will be the one to help you buy, store it in his warehouse. So if he pay for the warehouse fee, which is 1,000 naira, do you understand? Store it in his warehouse. Then he still need the one to be checking up on that product for the next 4 months. And he will still be the one to help you sell. You understand? So these are the things you need to consider. So let's go before we can start our question and answer. This is already 45 minutes. So how to start and grow. So now starting, some people will be asking me, John, how much is required? How much is required? I always say start with what you have and grow from there. But if you really want to hear a specific particular amount, you can start with anything that is as low as 200K. Why I'm saying you can't start with anything so that it will be reasonable that you bought two bag, not just one bag. You understand? So because even the partnership aspect, you know, I'm not the only one handling the partnership. So we are trying. I'm trying as much as possible to make the minimum bag to be two bag. Let it not be like five or three, 4 bags, and all, so that you know people can participate. Let it not be like you followed us the master class and obviously reach the time you're able to buy because you don't have money. Let's make it that everybody can participate. So just budget within 200K, be investing profit to buy more bags of new products. This is one thing that you have to know. If you use 200,000 naira to do egusi and you make 100%, don't just come and start eating the whole capital, both everything. Give it to you can. For me, what I did the first year after making the money, I put everything in the as I make money, I put it back. This is how I grow it to certain amount before I can now start, okay, they're moving money to go and do some other project and all this. You understand? So the investing profit is always good. Buy new product, make you use 200K, buy and store. You make like 100, 300 and something to 400K. Instead of eating all the whole money, you can use it, remove some certain amount if it is that necessary, but make sure you are keeping it so that you keep growing. Or I don't know. So growing your storage business in 4 to 6 months, you already know that this most of the people that we store is always 4 to 6 months that it stays before we sell them. You understand? So if you store this August, we are selling December, January, February, depending on where you want to sell. But from December, that is the ideal time we start selling. You understand? So let's go. So if you are getting value from this class, I want you to type value on the comment section so that I will know that yes, you guys are following. We'll start the question and answer session. I know that a lot of you have so many questions, and I'll make sure that I come down and answer all the questions. Then this is the realistic profit breakdown. So this realistic profit breakdown is from this year's anticipation. If you want to do a boost this year, you want to make sure you participate in it. This is what you should expect. For example, buying 5 bags of egusi at the rate of 90,000 naira each equals to 450,000. So now storage plus logistics. This 25,000 naira you are seeing, this 25,000 naira you are seeing is for both warehouse, security, and vendor. That is this 25,000 because it's 5,000 per each bag and you are buying 5 bags. Do you understand? Though this 5K, it can tend to add, or I don't know, but let's just work with what is realistic. Then selling at scarcity, what me personally I'm targeting to sell at this year. If I buy 90, I'm targeting 180. I'm telling you what I'm targeting for my own self and also for the people in the partnership. So selling at the rate of 180 times 5, that's 900,000. You understand? So you can take a screenshot of this so that you can, have it in mind that okay, this is what I'm expecting, this is what, So selling at the rate of 180 times 5 is 900K. So now in that 900K, minusing the 450,000 naira you used to store the products and also the 25,000 naira logistics fee. That's after minusing everything. What you will now be left with is 425,000 naira in 4 to 6 months. If if you understand this particular thing that I said, type I understand on the comment section so that I will know that yes, you understand. So this is a realistic breakdown of what is going to happen in this year egusi that we are planning to talk. So the next one is question and answer. Oh my God, have you reached question and answer session? Okay. So let's go. Question and answer section. So start dropping your question. Start dropping your question so that in the next 20 to 30 minutes, we have finished answering all the questions. All these people asking all the questions in the group. Make sure, see, carry all that question, come now. You understand? Carry all your questions, come now. So let's go. I'm waiting for all your questions so that we can start immediately. Aha, aha, aha. Hey, I talk am. They go pack question come. Oh my God. Okay, so the first question here is how do know or be sure a product is well dried? You understand? Do you know why I don't want to do a video in the market now regarding this? Is because most of the products in the market are still old stock. Do you understand? Once we start buying, as we are buying, I will show you how to know, okay, this is a new product and this is the reason why we are saying that is well dried. But you have to also know that, okay, I will do that video very properly so that you understand it. So that one is not a problem. The video will be coming up by next month so that once we start studying, I will do that video for you. So the next question is on the process of weekly check, won't air enter inside the airtight bag? Second question, do you do Pitacora storage? No, no. Being storage, this is one of the things you have to understand about being storage. For that being storage, means once after you have finished tying it, once you have put that your tablet, everything, I will also show you how to put that. So once you have put that your tablet inside the bag and tie that leather inside that bag very well, then tie the main bag very well. See what is then going to happen. You see that particular this thing, you're not going to open it again till the time you want to sell. They're not opening it again. What will the weekly check I mean is for like come to the warehouse. You understand? Products like egusi, guinea corn, paddy rice, soya beans are the one that you can use chuka to chook and check them. But for beans, that's why beans I call beans more of gambling because you buy and keep. You don't know what is happening inside. You understand? You just God I beg, oh, God I beg. So you don't open that. You don't open the bag to do it quickly. It's only for other products that you just trick and all these things. So, do you do Pitacora storage? No, don't do Pitacora storage. Talk on the partnership. Okay, that's very good. How do we go about the partnership? Egusi, is it 50 kg or 100 kg? Egusi is 100 kg. I'll talk about the partnership and everything involved on it now. So, let's just answer every other question. I would like to use that one and end the show. What does the partnership involve? Hey, almost with this partnership. Is Mr. Yakubu warehouse insured against fire, theft, or natural disaster? The market warehouse is not insured or with any insurance company, but there have not been any aspect of fire outbreak in the market. There is no even electricity in the market. You understand? Then for the aspect of theft, there have not been any aspect of theft because they have paid security also, and they know this is not like a fancy market. You understand? Even see, if you know people that store their product there, you know that nothing like this will even try that kind of thing. This is the village market, the community guide their market by themselves. You understand? So natural disaster like flood, water flood, and all this thing, there's no natural disaster that have happened in the market, and we don't pray for any of them. So the rest assured, no fire outbreak, theft has been the paid disappear. Then natural disaster, there have not been any. On the process of weekly check, okay, let's go. So how to store at home with small warehouse? Fine. If you have a place in your house that you want to use to store this egusi, one thing you have to do first is that you have to make sure that there is no water leakage inside. You understand? There is no place that water is used to enter inside that your the place you want to store. Then make sure that you have a window. You understand that you can always just open sometimes so that air will enter. Then, as I've said, before you store anything inside the place, make sure that it's not also a damp area where all this wall, if you like Abuja house, where wall go just a PP, you understand. Make sure it does not happen. Then you just fumigate. How do you fumigate? You can use sniper, clean the place very well. Use sniper to fumigate the room. After fumigating, you drop plants. Don't use carton. Plant were dried food, you understand, use it, drop it on the ground. Let the bag of each product you are keeping, let it not touch the ball or direct to the ground. Let everything be placed on the ground or the wood. So let's go. After paying the vendor fee during buying, do we also pay during selling? No, it does not. You don't pay during selling, so it's just a one-time fee. We are in Abuja. Where do we come for the buying and studying? Kindly stay tuned to for the next day. I will be coming to the market. Right, today is Kwale market. The next market will be in the next 4 days. If I will be coming on that day, I will also tell you. But mostly, I will be dropping announcements in the group regarding people the day I will be going, so that you can come to the market to come and meet us in person. So, do we buy a book for Mr. Yakubu to sign on every market day? No, 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 no. Mr. Yakubu already have his own book. Your own is to, if you stay in Abuja and you come, you understand. After studying, you write you write your name, just your name, your number, your bank account, blah 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 blah, to just make sure they identify and all this thing. So that one you don't buy any book and they don't do weekly signing. It's just the reason why they say it should be in Abuja is because Mr. Yakubu sometimes can put up a call. You understand? So if he does not stay in Abuja, imagine he putting up a call like this. You can come market next market day. In the next market day, and you are staying in Lagos and you can't take it, you know that kind of thing. So to just be on the more safer side, be in Abuja, please, can you post that illustration for a Gucci, that formula? I said you should screenshot it, but I will let me go back to where it is. So see the this thing, see the see the template for this season. You can screenshot that. So how much for peeled egusi, both hand peel and engine peel? Call Mr. Yakubu or call Goodness regarding this particular one. I don't stop peeled egusi. In that Kwari market, they have a section where they do peel the egusi and the engine peel aspect. So Mr. Yakubu, them are the ones that is always in the market. You can call them to confirm the price. Even Mr. Yakubu wife is also selling peeled and all this. So you can confirm from them. Always call Mr. Yakubu regarding any product you want. So please, who are the vendors in Nasarawa? I have people in Nasarawa, but I don't give them contact of people. Reason being that I work with them. If I come to the market, I just buy, they help me buy and all this and take back. Reason being that I don't trust them that much to come and give you their contact. You understand? Because I do business with them, like I go to the market, they help me and take back. Does not mean that I trust them to the extent. I don't want problem. You understand? So currently, I'm not recommending any vendor from Nasarawa. If a much more convinced regarding that, I can share the contact also. I'm in Lagos I'm in Lagos, and because of my work, will not be able to come to Abuja, but I'm interested in joining the partnership group. How do I go about it? Just stay tuned. I'll be explaining everything about the partnerships in this live session. How to build home-based warehouse. Dadaji TV, I beg. You just browse about, just browse about the warehouse housing so that you see the size, then call engineer and know how to, because I have not built a whole place. In the market is where I have my own warehouse, and it's not like it's something that is dark and gigantic. This thing. It's normal, it's just, buy some join together to make up and all these things. So the ones we have in the partnership also is like a kind of, see, it's based on your capacity. I don't know how to start explaining it. You understand? It's based on your capacity. Just you can, browse about, warehouse pictures so that you see some designs, know the ones, and also know the capacity of bags that you want to store. So all those things will determine. Just a normal house structure and all these things is very fine. So next question. Is there any agreement to be entered in the partnership? Yes, there is proper documentation for the partnership. We understand. So the difference. Now, let me even explain the difference between market, warehouse, and partnership aspect. Is that market does not do documentation. It's always based on just write your name, write your name on the bag of product you stock. You understand? So, but the partnership aspect have a proper documentation. You understand? Where we document, it also have a legal agreement binding you and the company. So that one is more a kind of, detailed and documented. So, what of someone staying outside Abuja? How will the person be able to go to Abuja weekly to check? That. See, if you are not staying in Abuja physically, go through the partnership. Because why I'm saying this is because this weekly of 18, it's not that even if you stay in Abuja, you become a weekly. Mr. Yakubu will still be the one to help you check and all this thing. But sometimes he will come to the market, see this one, water on the water on the come from this end, or we need to move this product to here, that kind of a thing. So like different things. You understand? Say anything can happen. So if you does not stay in Abuja, kindly work towards as this thing. You can either come to Abuja, make arrangements for a warehouse if you are studying creative planning. You can go through the partnership. You can also buy and get it way to your phone. You have the buyer's base. What about palm oil storage? This is not the season for palm oil storage. When the season for palm oil storage, I hosted Mr. Stanley to come and guide us on that. Please, can you show me the picture of the bags we use for selling in Abuja? I will put a picture of the bag of Egusi we bought last year. The 200 and okay, the 25,000 is in the high side. The one we did in Kaduna and Nasarawa, we paid 15,000, 1,005 per bag. That's very fine. You understand? That's one of the things you have to understand. Every market has their own, parole. Here, you pay 1,000 for warehouse, 1,000 naira for security, 2,000 naira for vendor. This 1,500 you're talking about, even if the market can pay 500, it's still fine. That is how they put their own, and it's more secure over here. I don't like Nasarawa market to store. I'm not based in Abuja. Can I store in the market warehouse? No, it was not based in Abuja. As of last year, it was possible, but this year it's not going to happen because a lot of people, just to come and store and go back. It will not really work out this year very well. So, this product in short, no, the market house is not insuring any product that is stored there. Is there any agreement papers for the partnership? Yes, there is a proper documentation regarding the partnership. How many paper is in the bag? We don't use painter here. You understand? What we use is mood, and the mood is always 120 mood in a bag. At supermarket, we buy in measurement or is already bag. You can either buy in bag, you can either buy in measurement. But if you are buying in measurement, you are the one to buy bag. You understand? But what happens is that mostly we buy in bags already. You understand? Once you see a bag that is well filled, you already know. You understand? That is the work of the vendor. The vendor will help you to check that. Is there any honest vendor like Yakubu in Nasarawa? Mommy, I beg, I be daddy. I don't have any. This Mr. Yakubu of 18 have grown outside vendor of 18 between me and him in this Kwade market. You understand? Because we also do the tractor business together, the boat, everything together. So I don't have any body like Mr. Yakubu in Nasarawa. Can we buy from market and sell it to where we want now? Like, can I sell it myself? I don't understand. Is there any insurance agreement with vendors and storekeepers? No, no insurance. Please kindly talk on the profit sharing formula for partnership after sale. I will talk about that. I want to, because this partnership of a team print, I will just summarize everything about the partnership so that everybody will be clear. Please speak on the insurance of the products. They don't do insurance in the market. Secondly, after payment for partnership, is there any proof to show agreement for the partnership stating terms like that? Three, you are partnering with a company, it's not individual something. The payment you are making is in the company's account, not in a joint account, account. Do you understand? How many painters is in one bag? There is no, they don't do painter. Good evening, everyone. Is it possible to buy all your goods in one market day? For example, 20 bags of your goods. This is for those that are not in Abuja but want to come down and buy them stuff. This particular question, it depends on the market structure and the vendor you are using. You understand? So, but it always it's possible. You can buy 20 bags in the market. Waiting with 20 bags in the market, then you can buy more than that. You understand? The storage and logistics I did for last year and this year was 1,005. This 2,000 is too high. That's absolutely no problem. What part, what part do we play when we want to sell our store in the market warehouse? You don't play any part. Your own is to come to the market. Once the price, if you call and this is the correct market price and it's okay by you, can come over and sell your stored product and it's safe. It's good like that. Will the first week of September still be appropriate for me to engage in partnership because I get my contribution August ending um towards first week of September. Everything about this partnership. For the way I'm seeing it this year, this thing might be, fill up very fast. Because why I'm saying it, that the partnership is something like they have a target of like a particular number of bags they can come to store. You don't just come and store the whole Nigeria and the whole, do you understand? They have some particular number they want to store. You understand? So once they hit that number, the whole partnership I think is closed up here. Exactly what happened in the country. So you can either just kindly stay tuned. Once it's that time, we'll be dropping if there is still opportunity for that time and the price of the goods is still very good that time, you can still go ahead. How will the rental agreement documentation for the get to the ones who is not? This is a digital one. Don't worry about that. Please, it's 25,000, not so much for just 5 bucks. So if you are doing more than that, on a high side, if I may say. That see, this is not by force of 18. You understand? If paying 5,000 naira for logistics for each bag is quite high, no worry. You understand? You can just do it the same way. Like you can buy at the house. I mind that any vendor that is helping you, here in Abuja, charges are 3,000 naira and above. If you have people in Nasarawa or in Niger that want to buy, it's still very fine. If the logistics is very high, just for there is no problem. This storage logistics. This one of the shout logistics is on the high side. Wait, so looking at the same thing when they do over the years. This stuff. You understand? Where are they taking it to that warranties logistics? It's like you are not understanding this thing. First, you pay 1,000 naira for warehouse, 1,000 naira for security, 3,000 naira for food. Everything like people pay anything. You understand? So it's not everything no be transportation something. 3,000 naira for the vendor. This thing, 1,000 naira also for logistics, for warehouse, and 1,000 naira for the security. So you can decide not to pay for the security, but that one, you understand. Is the company registered with CSC? Yes, exactly. They are registered with CSC and also have the EFCC score also against money laundering. If I want to buy and store myself, how much is the way be it depends on the particular driver. There's no specific driver, like there's no specific amount. So it depends on the motor that the truck driver and all these things. So and the negotiation power. So but just have it within that kind. It's not going to be above that kind of case something within. So if Mr. Yakubu helped me to buy, can I store at my house and bring it back to the market when it is time to sell? I think you have to discuss this particular one with him. You understand? So your voice is going down. Hey, please, okay, so let me speak up. Please, the storage and logistics amount is good. So, Sylvester say it's good. I don't know for others if it is if it's not good. See, you have to understand one thing. This is not a by force something. Abuja is not the only place. You understand? Abuja is not the only place at all. You can do it anywhere. My own is make sure you buy a very good product and make profit and come and tell me, Mr. John, this is what I did and it will work out well like this. I'll be happy with you. I no get, do you understand? So first thing, if the story in the Abuja warehouse is, you don't really understand or you don't like it, but just kukuma forget. Do you understand? You can forget about Abuja as a whole, then store any place, any other place that you like. You understand? You can store in Nasarawa. See, you can go to Nasarawa, go to the market, buy, look for a space in that place, store on your own. All these things are very fine. My own is that any vendor that help you to buy, both in Nasarawa, Kaduna, anywhere that you are buying in Niger or Abuja, make sure that you have a concrete agreement with the vendor. You understand that okay, when it is time to say, hope you help me sell, oh, so that you not come and be calling Mr. John on phone. Mr. Akubu says only the one that he stores. And outside this masterclass of the team, Mr. Akubu already have his own people and grant before he even know me. You understand? Mr. Yakubu have been in this business for more than 30 something years or close to 40 now. You understand? So you already get your own large step when you say the warehouse they full one that two set like Mr. Yakubu, come over there. So the logistics is we hope the logistics is throughout period of storage and not every month. Yes, the logistics you are paying is throughout the whole storage season. Please, can I see a picture of the hundred bag? I would love it tomorrow. Please, what happened to the party rice this year cannot happen to Egusi. No. How many mudu is inside the Egusi bag? 120 mudu. The 5,000 naira per bag every month. No, the 5,000 naira is not every month. It's for the whole season. You understand? For the whole 6 months. So now let's go to the partnership aspect. First thing, the company that handles the partnership is different from Heritage Agro Storage Academy Limited. I'm the one solely in charge of heritage, everything teaching, everything heritage. Do you understand? The company that handles the partnership aspect is Green Sprout Innovations Limited. I'm also part of the Green Sprout, but I'm not the only one taking decision there because we have other partners and other directors in the Green Sprout. People like Madam Blessing, do you understand? And the people like Madam Blessing, they are also part of the Grace Sprout. So what they do is that for you can't really do partnership with Grace Sprout if you have not gone through these whole classes. They are not running investment program. You understand? And how the partnership works is that after going through the Heritage Agro Storage Masterclass and getting to understand how the business works very well, the next thing you are supposed to do, you understand, is that if you want to store with them, they will tell you, okay, this is the current price. You understand? Per bag now. So you calculate, let's take for example, if we are buying for 90,000 naira, they will say, okay, a bag is 90,000 naira plus 5,000 naira logistics, which is making it 95,000. In that 95,000, you now calculate 95,000 times 10 bag times 20 bag times 5 bag times how many bags that you want to store. Do you understand? So you will now calculate it, send the money to their company's account. They will now be the one to help you buy, store, and also resell. You are not the one to come and do anything again. Your own is that your money is now working for you. So at the end of the season, when they now finish selling all the product, they will not how they normally do is that your capital, which is the initial capital that you sent to them, will be sent back to you. Then from the profit that is being made, even when they want to sell, they will also tell you okay, a bag is currently so price. You understand? So you will know the price they are selling at. So in that particular price, so what will now happen is that from the profit that is being made, they charge 30% from the profit and give you 70. So what now happens is that you receive your capital 100% back with 70%. You understand? Them on their own side, they hold 30%. Are you understanding how it work now? So that is simply how they work. Then for the minimum bag, I'm still likely the minimum bag for partnership this year will be 2 bag. Do you understand? Then if at any point in time you feel like I don't want to do again, I want you guys to sell my own product and send back and send the money to me, You can terminate at any time. But have it in mind that any profit that comes on top of that particular product that they store, they charge 30% from it. You understand? So 30% what they charge, you receive 70 with your capital. You understand? You can terminate anytime. You can, anything is your money. You understand? So how they normally work is that towards that time now, once we come in conclusion that this is the price that we're going to start buying from, the more information about the okay, this is a bag is currently selling at this, and this is what it takes for the partnership. But this is basically how the partnership work. So if you understand what I'm saying about the partnership, kindly type I understand on the comment section so that I know that we are understanding this thing. So for the partnership, that is basically how it works. You understand? So the company for the green sprout is registered. Then they also do this thing. They have their own EFCC small against money laundering. So everything about this thing is like is a kind of genuine and you understand. So Mr. Yakubu is aware of the company. He also buys from the company and all this thing. So kindly drop any question that you still have. Can type I understand so that I can know this thing. We can enter through you. We will responsible for us because we don't know them. That's not a problem. I told you that I'm part of the green sprout. Do you understand? Then also they do proper documentation. Let me state this thing again. The difference between the partnership aspect and the this thing and the market warehouse is because the company does proper documentation where your name, everything is being documented, and there's a legal agreement between you and them. You understand? So even if you don't see Mr. John, you understand? The this thing, you can still go ahead with the and meet the company and get your anything back. Nothing, it's just like because you participated in the masterclass, that's why you're going to the aspect of the partnership with them. Because it's not like a general public something. If you want to try and see, bring somebody that is not in this masterclass, they can be in that. You understand? Not investments, even if the person can have how many billion go, not investments. You see, and you have to also know that the company that handles the partnership also have their own men. You understand? So if you hear, okay, now partnership has started, and heritage people, you can go ahead and participate. If you still do keep finding something before you know it, because for example, the company might decide they are storing 4,000 bags this year, and before you know it, one or two person will put big money everywhere, don't close, everybody go out. You understand? So it's the more likely like a kind this thing. Fasted, first come, first serve. You understand? So the market warehouse does not do documentation. They just take your name, you understand, see you physically, verbally something, and that's why you have to do it with a genuine and trusted person. You understand? Then, and that is one of the reasons why they are saying you have to stay within Abuja. You understand? Stay in Abuja so that you can always go to the market, see your product, see the person, and all these things. Sometimes when I first started, when I've not known Mr. Good to this level, I store in the market warehouse. What I normally do is I go to the market every Saturday to go and see my product and see him. But now I can stay like 1 month, I will not go to the market. I already understand. So this is one of the things. If it does not stay within Abuja, please go towards this thing, go towards partnership aspect. That one will be much more less easier for you than the whole stress of storing in the market warehouse. Then if you stay in Abuja, stay tuned on the website I will be going to the market. Have it in mind, market warehouse is not infinity warehouse. It fills up very fast. You understand? So if you hear that I'm going to the market, always try as much as possible to make that time and come, so that it's not something that when you now come, you'll be heading market house is filled up. You understand? And you have to also know that this business is not business with only work with a number of people. It's based on money. Oh. Just two-person like this. There are some people that I know currently, you understand, that is going to be storing nothing less than 100 bucks each. So when these kind of people just put money, just like five of them, everybody go out, where else don't food. You understand? So if you want to rent a standard place here in Kwari Market, Mr. Good does not handle, he does not manage that one. So he will not be the one to know how to maneuver it. If you have someone in Abuja that can help you, or you want to buy and take it to your side here, if you stay within, let's say, Rube, Gwagwalada, you can take it to your house and all this thing. When it is time to say, bring it to Mr. Yakubu, he will still help you say, if he's the one that help you to buy. So do you understand? Do you need to be in Abuja for partnership? No, you don't need to be physically. You understand? You can still come. You understand? Physical. You can still come and meet us physically. You understand? But it's not really a must. You understand? So in partnership, what about if loss situation? Now for that loss situation aspect now, what they normally do is that they have not like they take all necessary measures to make sure that bike wear dry. You understand? Then for the security aspect, they have paid security guiding the whole place. You understand? So for the past this thing, they have not been any issue of all this loss aspect. The only loss that can happen is the price of product dropping below what we buy. And what happens if the price of product below what we buy? The company does not charge any percentage. You understand? You can only sell within the price that the market is. You understand? If you ask them to sell and send you the money that they sold at that particular price, complete. Nothing percentage again. You understand? I will also still do a kind of a recorded video to explain this more. What about heritage and growth partnership profit sharing? That is what I've been explaining now. Do you understand? Is 70/30 that they normally charge. What is the real now? What is the real plan to come for business storage? Uh-uh. You can always come Mr. Google anytime. I understand. Please, can we see the agreement with the partnership? This particular agreement form is always the way they normally do it is always sent to the people who partnered with them, sign the agreement. But I'm just explaining the whole terms and conditions and this thing for you now. You understand? The profit sharing is 70/30. You understand? You can also terminate anytime you want. And also, if the price drop below what they buy, which you also seeing how the market and everything will be going. There is no profit sharing on that one. Your capital will be returned back to you. The partnership company after collecting 5K charge, they will also collect 30%. The 5K is for logistics. If and again, please and please, if after going through the whole the whole crash and everything, if, if the thing is does not just kukuma, if you just leave the thing, you understand, it's not really kind of a must, you understand. Partnership is not a must, it's not a government something, you understand. It's based on, yes, I want to do nothing, that kind of worry something, you understand. So then what about legal document to sign? Yes, they give legal document to sign regarding the for the partnership aspect. So I want to round up. This is already 1 hour 20 minutes. I understand, but 30% profit flow. That is what I'm saying. You understand? If the 30% is high enough for you, you can just forget about the partnership. You understand? You don't really. It's not really a kind of a must. You understand? That is how they operate. When I come to Abuja to meet with this mirror, that is what I'm saying. Whenever I will be going to the market next, I will do this thing. I will be doing this thing. I will be dropping it on the group. Please, it's 30% different from the 5K payback. I, the 30% is for the partnership aspect. The 5K we are talking about is for logistics, the money you pay for the warehouse, vendor, and all these things. You understand? For the partnership, do they have buyers? If they don't have buyers, who are they now selling these products to? You understand? So please, are you the only one we know? And I was hoping to do the partnership. There's no problem. You can do the partnership and everything, and you can also get information from me regarding the partnership. How do we get to start documentation with this? I think everything about the partnership, both the price and blah 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 will be starting on Monday. So kindly stay tuned within that Monday. That's when I'll be dropping more information regarding that. When are you coming to the market? We want to come and see you. Kindly stay tuned. Whenever I'll be coming, I will always do this thing. I will always announce the group. When I come to Abuja to buy my music, please. Okay, it seems that the questions which are coming out are kind of repeating some questions that I've been answering before. Please, can you share last year agreement? Let's see. You don't understand. This agreement of a team is before you even go ahead and make payment with them, you can request. You see, it's not me that send the agreement. Don't worry. On Monday, I'll be dropping the contact and everything. So you can request the terms and conditions. After going through it and it suits well with you, you can go ahead and partner. It's not by force. You understand? I beg. I want this thing to sink. It's not by force. It's see, let me tell you, sincerely speaking, it's not even everybody that is going to participate on that partnership because it's not to use to feel very fast, and you already have a kind of big people that have a lot of money that fill up those slots. So once you hear anything, if it suits well with you, you can go ahead and partner. Who determines the target selling price for partners? The company have a general target price they sell from. You understand? If when they want to sell, you don't like the price they want to sell, you can request to I don't want. You can then they will not sell your product to you. You understand? Because once it's time for them to sell, they will tell you this is the price they are selling. And if the price does not suit well with you, you can request your product or your capital. You understand? Just always follow their selling price. They always want the because they want to sell at a very good price and also at a very so that you will make very good profit and they will also make profit. And you can also determine to sell at any time. Oh, you understand? So if you want to sell before they start selling, fine. It depends on the distance. So the rewards, I will send the link on the group so that you can do the reward. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. If you understand everything I have said, let's call it a day. It's already 1:30, almost 1 hour 30 minutes. So do this thing, kindly type value, value, value. So let's go to the group. Thank you so much for participating on tonight's live session. Let's go to the group and on Monday I will be dropping more information regarding this more information regarding how to go about partnership and everything. Then let's see how the price will behave from first to second week of August. You understand? So that we can start buying. So thank you so much, and let's see you in the group.